taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rainbow Warriors will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Judicials offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback gets the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Judicials getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the back. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He picks it up, that's a live ball. Racing down the left side. At the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. He's in open space downfield. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Rainbow Warriors offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him...
Gonna let it fly. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Rainbow Warriors will try to move the chains on fourth down. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Unloads quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that touchdown, Hawaii! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
On the double. 3:25.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. They'll leave it with him. He's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On the option, he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have...
He's going to let it go. He caught it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Black 24. Black 24. Let's go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air. It's Kennedy. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Right back to him on the ground. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. Finds his man. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls and fires complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. Complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Gets the back moving. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Judicials racing to the line in the hurry-up. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick trying to pen them deep. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. The Judicials will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Unleashes one. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Now the play fake. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back.
Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see some...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Kennedy. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws. They're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job breaking on the football, getting the wide receiver on the ground.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Nice. By the kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. Guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds a tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Guzman. Touchdown, Warriors! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D-end getting that sack.
Makes the grab. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The give on the option. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense
unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finding open areas. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.